Hey, it's Krystal The Goddess, and I'm the creator and owner of the House of Divinity. And welcome to the House of Divinity podcast, a place where we have divine discussions, all about raising your vibration, activating and aligning your chakras, and really just tapping in and being your most divine goddess self. Now, let's get to the episode. All right. Welcome to another House of Divinity live, okay? I'm your host, Krystal The Goddess, and I'm the goddess behind House of Divinity. So a little bit about House of Divinity before we get started. House of Divinity, this is my holistic healing empire. Yes, empire, because we are speaking it into fruition, okay? And here at my empire, we are committed to healing every goddess and god who crosses our path. We do this a variety of ways, but before I get into the ways, I want to talk about the intentions. So our intentions are to assist goddesses in activating and aligning their chakras, raising their vibrations, and really just tapping in and being the most divine version of themselves. And so, like I was going to say, we do this a variety of ways. We have our top 4 pillars. So we have our healing events, such as our sound baths, forgiveness ceremonies, manifestation workshops, self-love workshops, all the workshops, etc. But we also have number 2 is our House of Divinity podcast for the podcast listeners who want to have divine discussions about topics that, you know, me and myself and my spirit and my spiritual team have decided that like this conversation needs to be had, right? So we to discuss different topics, and I've started to bring on guests for that. But then we also have number 3 is the largest selection of manifestation crystal tumblers. So manifesting made easy in 3 easy steps. And then number 4, the reason you all are here is our goddess retreats, okay? We have been doing goddess retreats since 2020 under my daughter company, which is the women's group. The women's group is the Goddess Circle LA. And so we have just started doing international retreats as well, okay? So that is a little bit about the House of Divinity. And so today's topic, we are really breaking down all of the healing benefits that will be provided at our Bali Goddess retreat due to the different Bali Cultural Experiences, okay? And I'll even talk very briefly about some of the experiences that I'll be bringing to the table as well, and the healing that's going to be provided with that. But I want to pause right here because if you know anyone who is interested in Bali, healing, spiritual journeys, all of those things, at the House of Divinity, we are not stingy, okay? So go ahead and share this live with someone that you know, that you think may be interested. I'll go ahead and send this to a few folks as well so that we can get this party started. Okay. Who are we inviting? Let's see. All right. I see some folks I want to send this to. I like to just kind of scroll a little bit and see who pops up. And I saw a few folks. So, yeah. There. Successfully sent. Now I can go on. So I also thought it'd be super dope to kind of show a little bit of, you know, what we have to offer, right? And what we all can expect. And there was a photo before that I wanted to start off with, but it's cool. I'll save that for next time. On the screen here, this is actually like the entranceway to our villa. And so this is what they call the garden entry. And if you just look at all this green lusciousness, yes, if you want a visual, I'll also have this posted later on our YouTube channel so you can see the visual that I'm referring to. But this view alone, surrounded by lusciousness, one thing you're going to hear me say a lot is how being surrounded in the greenery, in the lusciousness, in nature helps to activate your chakras, okay? Specifically and especially your root chakra, because it helps to keep you grounded, right? And all, you know, nature helps to ground you, but also your heart chakra, because by being around and submerged in all this greenery, you're actually stimulating the heart chakra, which is also connected to the green, the color of green, okay? So if you just want a little pick me up, if you just want to get grounded, you can always step outside, right? And get this luscious view of our garden. Stand barefoot, connect to Mother Earth and things like that. I would say hug a tree, but I don't see no tree. It's just a bunch of plants. But this is number one, okay? I have a lot of notes because there are so many benefits, and I broke down like every single activity as we go day to day, just because I really wanted to share this with y'all. And I was excited as I was planning this because I'm like, I have never gone this depth into the healing benefits of this retreat. I've been keeping things very surface level, and so today I'm really gonna dive in. And Alexa, play Trey Songz Dive In, because we about to, okay, I'm sorry, I'll be getting excited and carried away. Anyways, we about to dive in, okay? And I'm about to break down the breakdown of all breakdowns that you have ever saw break down before. Bars. Okay, not really. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so here's what we are going to do. Starting by day to day, what is the healing you can have in store? First of all, we are discussing our 2024 Bali Goddess Retreat, okay? Join us for rest, resetting, rejuvenation, releasing. We are going to do it all, okay? This is happening Labor Day week, which is September 1st through September 6th, and we will be in Bali, okay? As of right now, there's a special deal going on because we are in opening weekend, okay, launch weekend, and you can receive $150 off the total price by securing your spot today. And so we're going to break things down because maybe you're wondering, a few other things before you actually hit that book button. So let's talk about them. We have the day one, you arrive, you have some free time, but we start with the opening ceremony. Now, the healing that is encompassed in our opening ceremony, we have intention setting, we have affirmations, which both have to do with your mental, like I mentioned, I did not mention yet, but at the House of Divinity, I'm all about holistic wellness. So mind, body, and spirit, okay? And so intention setting, affirmations have to do with our mind. And then we'll be doing an altar, setting up an altar to acknowledge and, show love and support, or ask for support, but really just highlight our ancestors in that way. And so I like to introduce the altar, but then also do a little activity with the altar. But then we also get to know each other, which helps to build with making connections, and building capacity. Let me rewind. Okay. Y'all making me nervous. Hold on. See a few people coming in. Hello, welcome. So, and I'm trying to read my notes, which are kind of small, but we have our get to know you activity, which really helps to build connection, build the sisterhood, which also helps to feed the spirit and also taps into like our Afrocentric history or Afrocentric roots, okay? And so in building that community. And that's just surface level, right? We have our welcome dinner with the Balinese entertainment. We have some good food, which is going to allow you to have such a good time. And when you're having a good time, that raises your vibration. Again, we talking surface level. Now let's go a little bit deeper. Day two, rewind. Day one is all about just getting acclimated, right? So we're just taking it real easy on day one. On day two is when we start to really explore and dive into the Balinese cultural experience. And so the theme of day two is goddess things, okay? So on day two, we'll start the morning and we'll have our goddess workshops. But to focus on the Balinese experience, we'll be visiting Balinese temples on day two. So we'll visit Ubud Palace, we'll visit Saraswati, and then we'll go to Ubud Art Market, okay? So when we visit those two temples, we're going to be able to, let me see. So those two temples, because they are holy grounds, right? The temples are built for the gods. The vibration is already higher here, okay? I was reading through some of the like statues and things like that, and the minerals that are included in them, including like copper and a few other things. Now, copper is a high vibrational metal, okay? So that's why you see like goddesses with the copper jewelry, things like that. So that also is going to help to stimulate and activate our bodies because of the vibration, okay? It's going to help us raise our vibration. But these temples are also surrounded by lusciousness. They have gardens. You have the water features. You have the sounds. You may hear the bells that are ringing. We'll be outside, so you'll hear the nature. All of this helps to activate and stimulate your senses, but also your chakras by being surrounded in all this luscious greenery, okay? This is also going to allow you to admire the architecture. If you're somebody like me, I love the architecture. Like, I am in love with the architecture of these temples that I've seen. And so you'll be able to, by showing admiration, that's also like you're showing appreciation. And appreciation is a high vibrational emotion. So that's going to assist with that. Like I told you at the beginning, our main intentions with the Goddess Circle, which is our women's group, and our Goddess retreats, is to activate and align the chakras and raise your vibration, okay? And so you're going to hear a lot of that and how these different activities kind of tie that all in. When it comes to the Ubud art market, that's really just like the souvenir shops, okay? And so shopping, hello, who doesn't want to shop? But shopping makes you feel good, okay? We're talking surface level. So shopping makes you feel good, but then shopping also allows you to raise your vibration, because you're like, ooh, I feel good. But then you're taking in the different cultural aspects of the things that you see. You're getting excited. So you're getting those the endorphins release. So you're getting those energy boosts. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, I love this. Ooh, I love that. All of that's going to help, to keep us stimulated and activated. And so after that day is really chill as far as the outside Bali Cultural Experience. We'll have workshops that day. We'll have dinner. But then waking up on day 3, the theme of day 3 is soar into healing. Okay, soar, exactly what you think it sounds like. So here, our Balinese experiences include the Bali swings.
All my crystal lovers, whether that's you or someone you love, I have the perfect gift. Shop our manifestation crystal tumblers. We have the largest selection of crystals to choose from. So no matter what you're trying to manifest, whether it's love, joy, peace, protection, we have the crystal perfect for you. Whether it's your zodiac sign. I know how much we love our zodiac signs. Shop the crystal tumbler that matches your zodiac sign and get the healing that you deserve. Healing in 1, 2, 3 easy steps. Fill your tumbler with water. Allow it to sit 20 to 30 minutes so that the water can absorb the vibration of the crystals. And then after that 20-30 minutes is over, you drink the water, step 3, and the water inside our bodies matches the vibration of the water that we are drinking, and it will internally raise your vibration and activate your chakras and activate the cells within your body. So shop the largest selection now, perfect for fruit-infused drinks, teas, and of course water. Shop now and get this healing delivered right to your doorstep. See you in checkout.
Now, the Bali swings have quite a few healing benefits, which is what we're going to dive into. So we're talking about, first of all, when you're swinging, here's the interesting thing about it, okay? We're talking about going deep. So when you're swinging, you activate or you engage different muscles in your body. So that helps, the physical side of you. But then it also stimulates your heart chakra, okay? Because swinging is actually like a form of cardio. And so you stimulate your heart chakra when you stimulate your heart and you get the blood flowing, okay? But then it also supports your physical because of all the parts of the body that are being engaged, which helps supports like our motor skills. But then it allows you to stimulate your brain, which allows you to help get like mental clarity, and it helps you to focus. And then it allows you, when you're swinging perhaps at a park, it allows you to be calm, right? It promotes a sense of calmness, which helps relieve stress and anxiety. Now, us swinging, over a cliff in Bali may not be as peaceful for you, but I think about like when I have done parasailing, and yes, there is a sense of scariness to it as you're like being hoisted up into the air, taken aback, but then you get in the air. And there's a quietness, and it is a stillness that is there. And that stillness is that moment of peace that you get to hold on to where nothing else in the world matters. And I am hoping that although we are going to be having the swing of our lives, that you are able to tap into that peace and that calmness that can come from swinging in the Bali swings, okay? And so making sure I don't forget something. I'm thinking about how I wanted to word this, because I'm like, yes, the Bali swing can be scary, but also when we lean into things that are scary and we push ourselves to accomplish and do things that we maybe were afraid to do or thought we would not, have the courage to do. That also promotes, we also get a feeling of accomplishment on the back end, which promotes confidence and boost your confidence, right? And so boosting your confidence is always going to be a win and a vibration raiser, right? It's always going to help raise your vibration by boosting the confidence. Now, this one is kind of funny. The monkey forest, okay? What are the benefits about going to the monkey forest, Krystal? Like, besides thinking I'm gonna be running for my life, like, what are we doing? So actually, I wanted to lean into more of like the forest bathing first. And so again, being submerged in the jungle of everything that is around you, all this green lusciousness, that again is going to activate your root chakra number 1, which helps to promote grounding and stability. Ironically enough, the root chakra actually promotes safety, which you may not feel so much of, but at least that heart chakra will be activated. And then you have your root chakra will be activated. And then you have your heart chakra, okay? Because being submerged in this luscious greenery, that talks to your heart chakra, which is associated with the color green, okay? Now, mind you, because you may be a little nervous or scared, you might just end up being balanced out, okay? But nonetheless, the benefits, they exist, all right? And so looking back at the monkey forest, it also helps to, let me see. Oh yeah, I already said about being scared. But the forest is also known to help reduce stress and anxiety, okay? Something about breathing in that fresh air, something about hearing the sounds of the forest, the birds, like the smaller insects, probably not the monkeys, that might cause anxiety. But all of those things actually does something to your body physically, which is known to promote peace, okay? And relieve anxiety. And then the forest also is known to improve your sleep, okay? Which is also another theme that you're kind of going to hear a few times. That night, we're going to have a goddess game night, which allows us to really build and bond with the sisterhood that is, the other goddesses that are there. And you're going to have fun. And believe it or not, having fun is one of the easiest ways to raise your vibration because you're not thinking about anything else. You're having joy, your inner child is happy, you're playing. And so that is another benefit that we will get. And then let's go ahead and progress towards day 4. The theme of day 4 is dripping in divinity, okay? We will start the morning with the Canto Lampo waterfall, which is a newer popular waterfall in Bali. And when we're talking natural water has the tendency to raise your vibration because that water has a higher vibration, okay? The natural water, it even releases more negative ions, which allows the oxygen to flow through the body. So we're talking about physical healing that is going to happen just by you being submerged in the water, right? But natural water, because it has that higher vibration, it's also great for spiritual cleansing, right? And cleansing your aura, all right? So this is some of the things that will happen. We also have the sound of the waterfall, okay? Listening to the sound of water, flowing water is known to promote peace. It's known to induce meditative states. And so all of this is going to be happening to your nervous system just by being in the presence. Let's say you don't want to get in the water. Those are some of the benefits you'll still receive. And then even that waterfall, there's like a 15-minute hike to the waterfall where you'll be submerged in the forest. There's a little creek that we pass, so you'll hear that water. All of this is going to be enticing the senses, and overall, that's part of the healing experience. But then when we talk about the sound of water and the natural water of the waterfalls and the streams, that also promotes mental clarity. And so, it induces emotional stability. So we'll leave there feeling nice and relaxed. And then we'll go to Tirta Impol Water Temple. Now, this water temple is one of the top 5 holiest temples in Bali, okay? It's known for its cleansing rituals. So a lot of the locals go here for these cleansing rituals, but they have allowed visitors to join them as well, and we'll be one of the visitors, okay? And so this temple also has natural spring water that flows nearby, and they have routed it to flow through this temple, okay? And so at this temple, we'll be able to do a cleansing ritual, aka a releasing ritual, all right? And so we'll partake in that. We'll have our releasing ceremony there. And again, all the benefits that I mentioned for Canto Lampo with the natural water, you're going to get that here as well. Okay. And it's funny. So I'm forgetting that I had all these photos. So here's the actual picture of Canto Lampo. Yes, Canto Lampo. This is one of the pictures here. And then I also wanted to show you a picture of the water temple. Let's see if I have it here. Okay, no, it's too far away, so I won't stop and do that. But after the water temple, let's see, we're gonna have a Balinese cultural experience. And so the Balinese cultural experience is actually going to be really, really fun. And it has a few benefits that I got so excited just like thinking about this and doing like even more research. But when you're cooking, this helps to boost your creativity, okay? And now our creativity is connected to our sacral chakra. All right. So by doing this cooking class, we are actually able to stimulate our sacral chakra, which is going to boost our creativity, boost our sensuality, boost our sexuality, but it's going to help us make sure that that chakra is balanced. Okay. And then another benefit of the Balinese culinary experience is that it's going to boost confidence. When you're doing something new and you're playing around, you're learning, right? And then when you're done, you're like, yo, I just made all of this by myself. Well, not by yourself, because we're going to do it together. But we're going to be like looking like, wow, we really just made this whole Balinese meal. And that is going to boost your confidence, boost your self-awareness, boost your self-esteem. Question, is the flight included? I will go ahead and answer the question. So flight is not included, and I can talk more about that. And actually, we just talked about that yesterday, but it is also on our FAQs, but I will talk more about that too. Let me see. Right after I finish the Balinese culinary experience. So it also increases your social connection, which because we're spending time together, again, this goes into our Afrocentric roots of being connected, to our sisters and our families and the people around us. And so that's another benefit of that. And then also cooking has been linked to happiness, because while you're moving and doing things like that, you are releasing the endorphins, which is that happy emotion. And so, which is related to the happy emotion. And so your brain is occupied on this activity, which also helps you to not think about anything that's stressing you out, not think about anything that's been getting you down. So that's actually going to help boost your mood as well. Okay. Absolutely. And so I'll go ahead and answer the question about the flight before I move on. So the flight is not included in the price, mainly because it is a lot of work to plan people from around the world and around the country and how, their flight plans. So that is one of the reasons the flight was not included. But yes, we will definitely talk more about that. Let me see. So yeah, cooking also helps relieve stress because of the reasons I just talked about. And if you can see already, this whole day 4 is all about like releasing, okay? Releasing fears. At the Bali swing, sorry, I'm talking about the wrong day. We'll be releasing when we go to the Canto Lampo waterfall, because the water going over us helps to cleanse our aura. We'll go to the water temple where we'll have a releasing ceremony. So anything that's been weighing you down, anything that does not serve your higher self, anything that is not for the betterment of you, you can leave it in Bali and do not let it back on that plane with you. Okay? You can leave it right there at that water temple. Cleanse yourself of it. No more, right? We're not taking it with us. And then we'll go on to do the culinary experience, which also helps because you're so distracted. You're like, okay, I left that there. I'm not even thinking about it anymore. I'm focused on this because you'll be so engaged in that activity. And so after that, wrap up the night. There's a few other activities, but I only want to focus on the Bali Cultural Experiences. And so if we go into day 5, the theme of day 5 is relaxation and Bali bliss, okay? And so this morning, we will start with a manifestation workshop hosted by Krystal The Goddess. And so the manifestation workshop is really an opportunity for us to increase our mindfulness, okay? It increases your awareness, your self-awareness, increases your mindfulness, but it also allows you to attract more positive energy, positive vibrations, because we are going to be focused on all the positive and great things that we want to call into our lives, right? That we actually already have access to. But we're going to talk about different tools that we can use to bring those into our daily lives every single day from thereafter, right? This opportunity at the manifestation workshop also allows us to, again, release stress and anxiety, because we are learning to focus on the positives, all right? We have access every day, and we are manifesting every single day by the things that we focus on. So if we choose to focus on things that are negative or, that give into our lower selves, that's why lower vibrational situations happen to us. Once we shift into focusing on the positives and things that align with our higher self, that's when the higher vibrational things happen to us. And so this is one of the shifts that's going to be able to happen by going through this manifestation workshop. It also increases, again, your creativity and your problem solving skills, because you are learning how to take the situation that you're in and revamp the way that you look at it, okay? And so that alone is going to help you when things come up in your day-to-day life. You're like, I'm not even going to look at it from that negative lens or the lens of my lower self. I'm going to look at it from the lens of my higher self, and I'm going to find the positive in that, okay? And so this is, again, more of the benefits. After the manifestation workshop, we are going to go to the spa for a Balinese flower bath, okay? One thing about Krystal the Goddess, I do everything with intention, okay? So after we set our intentions at our manifestation workshop, we do a few activities, a few practices, you get some tools to take home with you. Next thing you know, you're going to allow yourself to stay in that vibration by going to the spa and relaxing. Because like I said, we are constantly manifesting whether we do it intentionally or not. And so by going to the spa, we allow ourselves to allow the positive things to flow into our lives, okay? The reason these positive things don't happen to us is because we have too many blocks and restrictions and resistance from our awareness, right? In the current state that we are in. So by starting the morning with our manifestation workshop, by the time we get to the flower bath, we're just basking in all of the bliss of everything that we desire. We are envisioning these things, right? Seeing them actually happen for us. And so that is a huge benefit. Well, not the benefits yet, but that is the background and the intention, right? So let's talk about the benefits. First of all, I love me a spiritual bath, and the flower bath is a version of that. So there are so many benefits to the flower bath. Again, common themes here, relieving stress and anxiety from being relaxed and submerged in this bath. But also, because of the different flowers that are used in this bath, flowers have high vibrations. Rose is actually one of the highest vibrations available, right? If you ever tried to buy like rose oil or anything, it's so expensive. Why? Because of its high vibrations. And so the different roses have different benefits, healing benefits. They also have different vitamins and antioxidants, which is what allows you to soak up those benefits when you're doing the flower bath. And then they also have, even the aromas, right? Like lavender being a flower. All of that, you get the aromatherapy, you get the physical therapy, but then also this impacts your physical body because it allows your muscles to relax. Okay, and so your muscles relax, your body's relaxed. Again, all of this happening allows you to allow your manifestations to flow into fruition. It allows us to receive emotional, what was I going to say? Hey girl. It also promotes inner peace and grounding by being able to be submerged in this bath. It also cleanses your energy. So again, we're doing aura cleansing here because of the high vibrations of the flowers. Like I said, I love me a spiritual bath with flowers, herbs, essential oils, crystals. We pretty much are going to get a combination of different things, oils and flowers. If you want to bring some crystals to your bath, bring some crystals to your bath. You turn it into a whole spiritual bath out here. But this is one of the ways that the flower bath that we're going to partake in at this retreat is going to cleanse our aura. So we have the waterfalls from yesterday. Then we go into day 5, I believe we're on, where now you have this spiritual bath. So when I tell you your aura is going to be nice and clear when you go home, and I'm going to teach us and show us how to cleanse our aura, you know, and keep it this way so we can hold on to that. Because when our aura gets holes in it and different things like that, we are more susceptible to negative energies impacting us, okay? So we're going to talk about how to keep our aura strong and clear after we've done all this work and all these activities to even get it cleansed in the first place. Let's see. Another benefit because of the flowers and their healing benefits, it's going to allow you to, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to allow you to hydrate your skin because of the vitamins that are in the flowers. You being submerged in this bath, all of that is going to penetrate through your skin, okay? And so this will have your skin being revitalized, which is also going to help boost your confidence, boost your self-esteem. And those emotions are high vibrational emotions, okay? And so that's going to allow you to keep your vibration high. And then the last thing I'll say about the flower bath is that it helps to remove toxins, okay? Again, based on the different ingredients that are in this flower bath, it's going to be able to pull and draw these out. Now, day 6, the theme here is bye-bye Bali. Like, it is our last day before we return to civilization. And we'll start with our closing ceremony, but I really want to focus right now on our purposeful purple brunch and the healing benefits that you receive just by attending the brunch. So, one thing that is true in the holistic space is color therapy, all right? And so the color purple, first of all, it's aligned to your crown chakra. And so your crown chakra is what connects you to the spiritual world, right? Your spiritual guides, your ancestors, things like that. That helps through the crown chakra. Now, the crown chakra is associated with the color purple. Now, by wearing the color purple, let me see. Yeah. So the color purple, first of all, wearing the color purple helps to activate your chakra. Okay. So just by having this on, we're stimulating our crown chakra. That's healing in itself. But then the color purple also represents ambition. It represents royalty. It represents luxury. Okay. And so coming into it with this mindset, again, stems back to the self-awareness, the self-esteem, the confidence boost, because it's your reminder that you are a whole goddess out here. And when we really embody that is going to help boost the confidence and it's going to help raise our vibration. Now, another interesting thing about the color purple is it's very widely connected to the mental. So, emotional stress and mental clarity, the emotional stress and mental clarity is aligned with the color purple. So by wearing that, we're also tapping into that as well, which for me, I'm like, the fact that this color has been shown to stimulate on that many levels, that's another added bonus that I was like, oh no, I gotta share this with everybody. So that is bye-bye Bali, day 6. There's more I want to talk about in regards to like the purposeful purple brunch, because that is a traditional thing at the Goddess House. Not the Goddess House. I didn't combine both the names. At the Goddess Circle, Goddess Retreats, but also the House of Divinity, because we've been doing that every year since 2020 that we've done our Goddess Retreats. There's always the purposeful purple brunch. And so, like I said, it's really that reminder as we go back and rejoin civilization. I don't want y'all to forget you a whole goddess out here, okay? And it's always a great day to live life as such and to carry that on with you through the airport, over the pond, back to the United States or wherever you come from. So after I've done broke all of this down, y'all can see why I was super excited, okay? We went deep into things that the doctors have learned about, the ocean, not the ocean, but the waterfalls and the forest, but also on the spiritual level of things. You can see how this whole retreat aligns so much with activating and aligning your chakras, raising your vibration, and tapping in and being the most divine version of yourself, which are the 3 intentions behind the House of Divinity. And so, like I said, the word for me is intentionality, and everything is done with intentionality. And so these benefits, I'm like, I need more people to know. It's not just about going to this country and, you know, getting the photo ops. It's not just about going to Bali to say you went to Bali. Like, whether you allow it or not, these things will be happening to the body, right? These things will be happening to your mind. These things will be happening to your spirit. And the benefit is that the more you allow, the more you receive, right? And the more open you are to the healing, the more you'll receive. And so I am definitely going to do more work on my end to spread this awareness to the community, to the dynasty, because I'm like, I don't think y'all understand, like, the healing is going to be real. I was like, healing times a milli is happening right now, because even the Bali swings having to do with cardio, right? And connecting to your, anything that has to do with cardio, which has to do with the heart, is going to stimulate your heart chakra. So yeah, you might be screaming for your life. You might be, you know, you might be a little nervous, but your heart chakra going to be balanced. So a win is a win. Even at the monkey forest, yes, you might be scared. You might want to run for your life, but that forest is trying to provide you peace and tranquility. So a win is a win. Don't fight it. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. I don't know how it's going. I don't know how we going to react, okay? Because I don't know how the monkeys are going to react. But at the end of the day, we going to have a story to tell. And I'm more excited about that than anything, okay? I'm at the end of sharing my healing benefits. Are there any questions that you may have that I can answer for you? Because I am here to answer all the questions, okay? Any specifics? The flower bath, I was already thinking, like, I love me a spiritual. Oh, again, my bad. I forgot. I've been trying to, my goal here, I went and gathered all these photos just so I could show them, and I've been forgetting to show them this whole time. But yeah, we have the flower bath. Let me see. I think I showed, we have the monkey forest. Hey, monkeys. Even the architecture at the monkey forest. Like, I'm an architecture goddess. I love to see, like, different architecture. And so for me, when you see the architecture and you show that appreciation, or even that, like, oh my gosh, look at that, that's so cute, that's high vibrational emotion, okay? So that's going to help raise the vibrations as well. I wanted to show this photo of, I forgot what this thing is called, like the little bed that's next to the pool. But I'm like, you having your breakfast outside with the view of the luscious jungle behind you, with the sounds of the animals, all of this stimulating your senses. Like, this is healing in itself. I mean, I'm kind of conflicted between, like, a mimosa being high vibrational or low vibrational. And I'm conflicted because I don't want to accept, you know, the alcohol in there. But yeah. Imagine a mimosa here. I'm just saying. Or if you're like me, I prefer actually a tequila sunrise. But that's just me though. Let me see. There was another photo I wanted to share. During our free time, relaxing by the pool. Like that I was gonna say, what is that? That Chase Lounger has my name on it. Like, taking in all the views, just the moment to pause and bask in the peace of it all, right? Like, talk about, there's a yoga shala where we can do like a morning meditations, but I feel like I want to actually meditate at the pool. Like, just taking all that in, that view is just so grand. I was like, let me see if I saved a picture of the view. Oh, no, I didn't save it. Sorry, y'all. But I was like, taking in that view alone, I was like, that's the move for me, okay? Let's see. I think I found a quick view of it. No, that's not the best view. This is one view though. Yeah. So I'm like taking all of this in. I'm like wondering what are the animals we're going to see. Like, there's so much going on here. And let me go ahead and check to see if any questions were posted. Okay. No questions. How y'all doing? Hey, some of the goddesses that are going to be in the building are in the building. I'm excited for us. I'm so excited. Ooh, and Rachel, you were talking about telling one of your friends about the retreat for the deal. And I was like, tell them now so that they can get the discount that's happening right now for the $150 off. So we can lock them in. Oh, also, I'll be sending y'all your a another confirmation email tonight. I will be sending that before the night ends. So you'll get an email from me. Oh, you told them? Good. Is it Sheikah? I was curious. I was like, let me find out. We're going to have an Egypt meetup. I was like, ooh, because Sheikah was also interested. So I was like, ooh, if she comes, that'd be super dope. I feel like I talked to y'all so much more after the trip than we actually talked during the trip. But I love that. I'm like, no, we gotta make something happen. But yeah, we need to do another hike. We need to get out in nature. Like there's so many things I want to do. And I can't wait to plan some stuff for all the goddesses, perhaps. Yes. Okay, I like this. Your sister, Nicole. You only have one sister, right? I met your sister. Or do you have more than one sister? Because I remember I met one of your sisters. I just don't remember her name. What about you, January? Do you have any, like, friends or family members that you were like, yo, this would be perfect? Because I feel like I thought you said you had somebody that you wanted to bring to the sound bath too, if I'm not mistaken. There's a few people that was asking me about telling their friends, and I'm like, absolutely. Okay, yeah, I love it. Hey, Nicole, come on, girl. There are more of you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was telling some other folks that were wondering, like, can I tell, my friends? And I'm like, yes, this is not no secret. We want all the goddesses to get this healing, okay? Because the healing is real. And it's going to be happening whether we allow it or resist it. But the beautiful thing is that all of us there are going to be open to it. And even, like, one of the words that came up in my head right now was, like, risk takers, right? Because, and I'm just thinking about the monkey forest. Like, the monkey forest is going to be so fun, but I do know, like, you can't control monkeys. Like, they're going to do what they want to do, so I'm excited. Your cousin, but she's very shy. Aw. I don't even know what shy is anymore. I'm trying to tell her, leave them kids. Yes, girl, them kids going to be fine. You know what's funny, too? I told y'all the other night how I booked my trip, right? Like, booked the villa. It kind of just happened. I didn't even think about my own kid, y'all. I didn't think about him. I was like, I'm taking the goddesses to Bali. And so then I had to talk to Honey. And of course, Honey's going to be like, yeah, babe, like, Jay's going to be fine. But I thought about that later, like, yo, I didn't think about nothing. I just knew I wanted to take the goddesses to Bali, and I just booked it. That's wild. And now I'm being a bad influence because I'm like, yeah, leave the kids. Let's go. But mind you, my son is also older now. So when he was younger, it would be very, like, I haven't taken long trips without him. This will actually be the longest trip without him. I'm gonna cry. We also gonna have a moment to cry for the moms if we need to. Because, yeah, that'll be the longest time I'm away from him. And so far away, right? So, yeah, I've only been away for, like, weekends. So that would be interesting. But it does help when you got a support team, and like I said, because he's older, that definitely makes a difference. I see somebody else in the building. How are you, Chef Cookie? Happy to see you. How you doing? You planning to join us in Bali? WhatsApp video chat. Yeah, and I do, and I have, I've video chatted him when I've been away just for the weekends. I'm like, yeah, Oh, I can show y'all this photo too, because y'all missed the beginning. This is the garden, like, entryway. Yeah, see, don't worry. We're gonna have a moment for the moms for sure. I remember the first goddess retreat we did, it was in Palm Springs. And I was so, like, some of the other goddesses and myself, we were kind of emotional. Like, my kid, I miss my kids, blah, blah, blah. And one of the girls was like, oh my gosh, like, it's just a couple days. And I'm like, you just don't get it. Like, it's just different, okay? If you really not used to being away from your kid. So I definitely understand. And I'm gonna be there with you. But, yeah, I was saying this is actually the garden entryway to the villa, y'all. So I was saying if you wanted to just come out and ground yourself, have a moment of peace, have a moment to connect with nature, this is the spot. I literally am envisioning myself like crisscross applesauce right in the middle for like a morning meditation. So there's just so much lusciousness all around us. When I say we are going to be submerged in the healing, like there is no escaping it. Escape. Let's see. Yeah. I didn't get all the photos that I wanted to get, but I got a lot of them. I got enough of them, I should say. Here's what I wanted to ask. What are y'all looking forward to the most from this retreat? What are you looking forward to the most? Because I definitely feel torn. I'm really looking forward to the water temple. I'm really looking forward to the water temple. And then I'm also... Oh, by the way, there is something in Bali where, and I believe I put this in the email. If I didn't get sent out yet, it's in my drafts. But going to the temple, there's like a few things of like that you cannot do that are not allowed. And bleeding is one of them. So if you're like on your menstrual cycle, you can't even enter the temples. I thought that was super interesting. Maybe I'll do another live where we talk about like interesting facts about Bali. Like, cause I thought that was hella interesting. I'm writing that down so I don't forget. Yep. So what are y'all looking forward to? You said the swings, the temples, and the flower baths. Oh, for sure. For sure. Even like when I see the pictures of the temples, and I've seen some like different POVs lately, I'm just so like in awe by it all. I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. I'm like, I haven't even seen that angle before. And I've seen like people, the pictures they posted at the temples, and I'm like, wow, so beautiful. Yep. There were a few questions you had asked me too. What did you ask me? Oh, the weather. I looked at the weather. It was saying the weather was going to be in September. The weather is typically like average is 81 degrees, but there's a constant cool breeze that flows. And then it also said that the lows are like 71, which tells me like, oh, great, we could be outside at night and it's going to feel good, hopefully. And then also there's little to no rain. Like that's something, remember, I told y'all that stood out to me right away. So there's little to no rain. And then, hey, Misha, how are you? And then little to no rain. And yeah, the high is 81 typically. So I was like, 81 is not that bad, especially when it says there's a cool breeze. I'm like, I'll take it. It sounds like perfect weather to me. I should look it up for the other time I want to be there. Yep. I'm excited. I'm super excited. And I was talking to another goddess who was telling me like, oh, I probably won't be able to go. And I was like, okay, well, you know, in 2025, we're going to go to Africa. So are you going to be, you know, I'm like, this is me trying to shoot my shot because I also want to take the goddesses to the motherland. I'm like, we got to go there. And a quick announcement. Tomorrow we'll be doing an official launch party. So those of you that were at the pre-launch, I'm basically going to run that back and drop all the gems. So we're going to do a pre-launch party tomorrow on Zoom. If you DM me Zoom, or if you comment Zoom, I'll send you the info so you can join us for that and get access to that. And then Monday night, we're going live. We'll be talking facts and stats about the healing, traveling, and retreats, and, you know, benefits to that, right? Like specific stats and facts. So I love a nice rhyme. So I thought that was super cute. And I didn't even plan that intentionally. I just really wanted to talk about stats and facts, and that's what happened. But yeah, I'm super, super, super excited for all of you all to join this retreat, but just really to have this experience with me. Like, I believe in divine timing. So I'm like, everybody who's there is meant to be there in that moment to give and receive, you know, whatever we need. So I'm excited to see who else fills up the 7 spots we have left. Especially right now, this weekend, we have a deal, $150 off, the best deal available. After the weekend, the price will change, so I'm excited about that. If you do have questions you want to ask before you secure your spot, feel free to DM me. We can jump on a call. I can go through, the whole itinerary, the whole rundown. I can answer all your questions. Just let me know because I am available. Look, especially this weekend, I'm free. Your girl's is free. But yeah, if you're a goddess who's on her healing journey and you're looking to engage with other high vibrational women, this is definitely the retreat for you. If you're a goddess who is looking to raise their vibration and learn different techniques while you're on your healing journey, this is definitely for you. If you're looking for, if you're looking to go to damn near the healing capital of the world, get that Bali stamp, it's definitely for you. And let's make it happen. Let me know what you need. And we are actually gonna call it a day. But I love y'all. Thank you for joining. I will post this replay. So if you missed anything, you could definitely check that out. Hey girl, hey, where you been? You need to get on the email list. Are you on the email list? Because I'm trying to give you all the details, okay? But also, like I said, if you want to jump on a call, we could do a one-on-one and I can run through the whole thing with you. So let me know. We can answer questions. But I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Official launch party, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope to see y'all there, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the House of Divinity podcast, where we have divine discussions for the gods and goddesses that are looking to raise their vibration, activate and align their chakras, and really just tap in and be their most divine goddess self. So before you go, I want you to go ahead and check out our e-commerce store where you can shop custom crystal jewelry, crystal home and beauty, healing essentials. Go ahead, if you're in the LA area and you want to come to one of our healing events, click the website below, House of Divinity by KTG.com. Check out some of our events. Check out, some of the merch, which should be available really, really soon. But go ahead and really just look around. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see y'all later. Bye.